To all the party people in the place to be, we hope you're doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. We hope that you're happy. All right, we are back in Parcel Simulator. The entrance worked fine in yesterday's video. The error line kind of broke down. We got it fixed by the end of the video. But we still had issues in the sorting area. So we wanted to try to clean that up with today's video. Off camera, I did do some things because I felt like it'd be pretty boring for you guys to sit there and watch me slide stuff around for 30 minutes. So just want to run through what I just finished doing off camera. So I moved my desk and my TV over here. I moved the two plants over here, and I moved the paint over to this section because we don't need it. And then down here, they were over here in this section. And the reason I moved those is I collapsed the boat racks. So if you guys remember, the boat racks went all the way down to here, kind of like the airplane racks. And so what I did is I split it out across and made it half the width. And the idea is that I wanted to free up all of this open space in order for us to redo all the sorting in today's video. So I just moved all that back to make room. And then on the airplane line over here, we used to have a gap against the wall where I could run through. And I just took all of the airplane racks and I slid them all the way down that way. So on this side, because I made this side longer, this error routine was here and in the way. So what I did was I just took the error routine and I turned it this way. And so this is the same setup. It loads onto these two racks, comes off of these two racks, and grabs a sticker and goes down the ramp. So it's all the same parts as where we ended the video yesterday. I just, instead of it being here facing this way, I kind of flipped it into that open space and did it that way. So that is the changes on this side. Nothing else changed. On this side over here, I ended up, if you notice, I created a bunch more space here. So I took this guy and I shrunk him down a bit, and then I moved the boat lane over one, and then I moved all of these racks. I just moved them over. So if you remember, these yellow racks were lined up with this yellow painted wall, and I essentially moved everything over one click just to make more room over here. And then this jumper right here on this line, it was over here where it would jump across, and that was just so I could run through and hit the button without having to like jump in the air. So I just pushed all this stuff over this way. And then all of my extra stuff, I got all those pallets over here in this open space. Yeah, so that's everything I did off camera. Like I said, I didn't change a whole lot. I just moved everything like back to make more room, or move things over to make more. So I moved like this over to make more room. I moved that back to make this extra room right here. I moved those back to make all that extra room as well. The airplane racks, I don't know what I'm going to do about these. We've not run a full week at the new capacity. I'm not sure if this is enough to hold all of the airplanes or not. I got two options. We can start using C2 over there. We can start using that for airplane as well. And then that should cut down on some things. Or the other thing that I was thinking was I could put half of the airplane on this side, half of the airplane where it is. And so that would cut it down in half, and that would free up that space also. And then just have those guys merge in here to go down the chute. Yeah, because I thought about doing airplane the same way that I did the boats over there, but I would have to do them on this wall. So I would need like one rack like from here to here, and then one rack from there to there. And so it was ending like right about here, to end right about here. And so I would need to run the airplane line like all the way across down here and then connect in to get it to exit. And that, I kind of feel like that's unnecessary. So what I think I'm going to do is, if this is not enough, or if I really need this space, I'm going to take half of these and put them on this wall. And then I'll have like these two lines. I'll have airplane come out this way with the truck and the train. And then we'll just make it where the airplane comes out of there and loads up on this side for the first two scanning lines. And then the other three scanning lines will just keep this side over here. And I think that's what we'll do if we really need that space. But for right now, I'm not convinced we need the space. And I'm not convinced that we have 13 large racks here. I'm not convinced that 13 large racks isn't enough. But we'll see. We're currently on where are we at? Cargo type. We are currently on Thursday, so we're gonna run when we go to sleep and wake up. We're gonna run Friday, and then it's gonna be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is we'll find out if 13 large racks are enough, or if we need to do something about it. So yeah. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started on this video. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and get started with this error routine, and I think I just want to do bridges here. Let's put that there. I guess I could throw them in boxes. I don't know. I do want to do this though. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then let's go grab a bridge. And the bridges are on this one. And I know I was trying to take bridges out of the setup. And that one we need to move. Yeah, I know I'm trying to get rid of bridges, but for right now, I just want to solve this error routine. Man, I can't jump up that high, huh? Okay, so green, then a space, then a join, green, and that just needs a space. All right, so I want to go here, and here, and there, and there, and that'll be another bridge. That we can pick up, move over here, and then that's going to allow us, well, that doesn't work now, does it? All right, let's put that there. Let's do this back and pick this up and put that there. We'll put this back and we'll bring that back. Because like that's what we need to get rid of. And then this thrower we're not going to need for right now. We want all that to be connected so it runs as fast as possible. So then we'll grab this. That there. We'll move this back. There we go. Just undoing what I just did. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun is solving the problem in real time. All right, let's grab this guy. Him there. Grab this guy. Put him there. Hopefully all those are going in the right direction. All right, so I think I feel good about the airlines, and then I just want to flip this bridge. So let's go. Let's move you here. You go there. Flip them. You go there. You go there, and then we need a straight. The launcher. That's a merger. Needs to go there. Okay. That takes care of that. Routine goes and it's out of here. And then we needed a straight. Let's go grab this. These are our straights. Sure, we'll need them. We'll just drop them here. All right. We wanted it here. All right. So that's all right. And then we want to move. I just want to make all this stuff identical. Flip. E. There, and then we need another straight. Grab that. Perfect. Okay. All right. So it's green and then merge, green and then merge, and then it's green and then merge, green and then merge, and then those are all going over on bridges. And so then this one we need to switch. That there, put that there, put that there, put this here. All right, and then this one we just need to flip flop. All right, so we take him, put him there, take him. Oh, wrong one. Perfect. And one more straight. And then we will have the new error routine taken care of. All right, so this error routine just runs straight out. Then this error routine comes, merges here, goes straight out. This error routine comes here and it's going to divert. It's going to alternate the packages left and right. This guy is going to merge and he's going to go left. And then this guy is going to merge and he's going to go left. And then everything goes out that door. So ideally 2.5 of the error packages go left and 2.5 of the packages go right. And then we're going to bridge over this thing. And then now we get to the other part, which is now we got to figure out all of the sorting. All right. So let's we want to work left to right or right to left. Let's start on this end down here because the airplane is the thing that might get in the way. So we come over the bridge. We're merging into that. We're merging into that. So this, let's pick this up. Pick that up. Because I don't want to come off the bridge into a thing. I don't want to do that. All right, so this guy comes down. He comes in here. And boat and when a truck and train come out that way, they jump, they get sorted, bada bing. And then our boat is coming out this way. All right, and then our airplane is coming out here. Airplane merges in, boom, goes and gets sorted. So I feel like that is fine. So then now we're gonna need this here. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. And then we're gonna take truck and train out that side. They're gonna get resorted again, but they're gonna make it out of here. And then boat and plane. So let's do plane here instead. All air. So air is gonna go there. Let's put air. Oh wait, it was already right. That air goes there. And then let's go here. So that right there will be airplane. But now we got an issue with boat. Okay. So boat, I was merging. Okay, I see what I was doing now. Doing that for a reason. Okay. So airplane goes out there. So this needs to be boat. Road, rail, maritime. And that can go there. That can go there. And boat. Flip it. Okay. Grab that, put that there. Grab that. Put that there. Now let's get it straight. Put that there. So boat comes out. It merges in with the boat from there, and it goes down into the boat queue. Okay. And then this is here for the launcher. Let's just move that to the side so we don't and we leaving that we're not doing a corner here because we want the extra spot for it to land. All right, so that takes care of that and that. All right, so both of those are good to go. And then we need another straight for after this bridge. All right, and we'll drop this here. We'll put that there. Okay. So now we need to do the same thing again here. I want to switch this. All right, and then this is where the new thing is going to come in handy. Like this is one of the things, like when we made this build, we were like, man, I wish I could combine more than one line. Regular joiner. Regular joiner. That's the new one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the new one. See, now we can use this new one. And we can do that. And we can do that. And we don't need this. So we're going to come off of there onto here, come off of there onto here. It would be nice to... Yeah, that's good. All right, so that's airplane, and then boat comes out here, and it comes down here and merges in, and then it goes boat again. And I guess the thing is like, do we need it to turn like that? I mean, we could just go straight down. We'll leave it. That's immaterial. All right, truck and train goes that way, merges in, gets sorted, goes there. Truck and train goes that way. So now we need, let's take this, put that there, flip that, put that there. Let's move this over one. Okay. And that's gonna go there, and there, and there. And then this, we're not gonna need. Where am I at? Oh, I'm way over here. All right. Put that there. Because that can be another one of the new ones. So we need a straight and we need a new one. And then the question is just going to be on all these mergers. Oh, the straight goes here. The question is going to be... Where's that guy get sorted? All right, let's go get the new one. I think I got another one. I don't think that's the new one. I think that's the new one. That's not the new one. Almost, that's not it. All right, I think I might be out of them. Yeah. I don't trust my eyes. It's so small on the box. Yep, there's one right there. See, I knew it. I knew it. All right. This guy comes down. He's going there. He's already level 3. What's the other new one I put down here? Yeah, he needs to get upgraded. Okay. He needs to get upgraded. Bridges are good. I'm about to check everything. All right. You're going here. All right, you're level 3. Okay. So all these guys are going to come over to the bridge. They got an extra space. And then it is sorting time. So that guy comes, merges in. There's not, yeah, that's the best way to do it. I was trying to think of how to like not make this thing get sorted twice. But I feel like that's, if I go over now, I'm getting back into bridges and stuff. So we'll just keep that way. Airplane goes here and merges. Boat goes there. Okay. And then truck and train go out this way. I mean, I could. No, that's fine. I was gonna flip flop truck and train and make it go left, but it's fine the way that it is. So that merges in there, comes here, airplane goes that way, boat goes that way, truck and train goes that way. And then now we've just got this monstrosity. So if I take this away, I put this here, and I do that there, that's truck and train. But then this one's gonna be in the way. All right. So I did it the right way the last time. Okay. Perfect. So then truck and train comes out, goes there to get exited. But it's not truck and train, it's other. So other sends those two that way. And then airplane goes that way, and boat goes that way because I can't do other twice. I can do none. Other is all three. Or I can do all. And I don't want that. So yeah, I have to do it that way. So that's why that loops back onto itself, because that's the only way to get two in one direction, two in another direction. Okay. So that's that. And then those both merge into here. That comes down here. And then that's going to split out airplane. That's going to split out maritime. So the only thing we really changed was these bridges. And then the air routine is just flat now. So the question is, can we do this differently? Because we want truck and train to go out there. So that's that. This guy comes over. Makes more sense for him to be here. Truck and train out, boat and plane. Yeah, I feel like this is the easiest configuration that we can come up with. All right. So let's grab this. Let's throw that down. Let's box these up. So we got rid of a few things. Straight. That's my straight rack. That's a corner. That's a specialty. That's a corner. That's a corner. And that's a joiner. And a joiner. And a joiner. Okay. Alright, so we're grabbing this. Straights go there. Our joiners. One on the pink one. Alright, let's go get those. Over here. These are corners. Those. And we just got the what specialty one. The thrower. Yeah. That goes on that one. Alright, cool. I got pallets for the different types. I saw that in the comments. And hopefully I'll be able to find things a lot faster now. So now we need to sleep. Let's go do that. All right. Let's see if what we did has any effect on anything. If we got it all right, then we just got to paint. All right, so we are ready to open up and give it a test. We need to turn on airplane. Yes. Let's turn on the airplane. I did slide everything back. I'm assuming... I just want to make sure all of that... I didn't get anything going in the wrong direction. Alright, I just want to see this one on the end move. That one moved fine, so that one is going to come out. Come on, red. Little backlog there where they're on top of each other. Okay, that one moved. Okay, so everything moved on the way out. Alright, cool. Alright, let's open up for business. On day 117. And we will get up here. Alright. Alright. We did back up onto the trucks at the end of the last episode, but I think that was because of the air routine. I do want to watch the trucks, but for right now, I feel like this is the important part. Okay, with that merger right at the bridge, it's gonna pause there while something's on that bridge, so that's good to know. Right now we're at the mercy of RNG, like, you know, how many red packages, how many green packages, how many packages need to be scanned, like, we're stuck in that process. I feel like we get more error packages than anything else. This is already backing up. That one's backing up. Not bad. How's this side doing? Yeah, these bridges, man. That's the next update, man. The next update, we got to get something that makes these bridges better. Because the issue is that it treats the entire bridge as one conveyor. So, like, when you see this guy wait, it's because the other one has to clear all 3 panels of the bridge, and then the next guy can go. Now, the cool thing is that little backup right here is gone. Everything's good to go. That little backup over there is good to go. Uh-oh, I got a problem. Something is not going the right way here. Is it this one? Yeah, that one's going the wrong way. And that one's going the wrong way. And this one's going the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so we were doing all of that with that error thing going in the wrong direction. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this over here. What is going on? Oh, I forgot I had that turned off. Rip. All right, that's my bad. So to let you guys know what happened there. That was 100% me. I forgot about that. Yeah, so what I did was I put a pauser here so I could turn this error routine off, because the only boxes I had to test with were airplane boxes that were green. And so I took an airplane box. Oh my god, this... What is happening here? Why is this box... It's a truck. It's green. Why was it stuck in the thing? Rail that way. Okay. And oh, none. Oh, we getting errors now. Road. There we go. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have green packages on the error retrieve. Oh no. Oh no. I thought I tested all this. Alright, lots of cleanup. We got a lot of cleanup. 5 errors now. I need to look for green sticker. Oh crap, I ran into that one. No. Get off of there. You're green. You're red. You were red. You were red. You don't have a sticker. Alright, we got that fixed, but we did get 7 errors. Yeah, okay, just checking. Okay. Alright. Man, that was my... Oh, man, that was disaster. I deserved it. Throw that there. What are you? You're green. Throw you there. Alright. What is this? Airplane? Airplane? So you're not making... So airplane's having trouble with that throw. Maybe I need to back it up one. 8 errors. No. Oh man, I did inadequate testing for the changes that I made off camera. We were going so smooth too. Oh, look at this one. What is going on over here? I had this paused as well. Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright, so this is all backed up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, this day, from a testing standpoint, this is a failure. This is a huge fail. All my fault. So it's not the build, it's not the setup. It is 100% I screwed it up. So let's see, I can start taking these off. And that'll get this flowing. At least I can get rid of this backlog. I just didn't even put a dent in it. Didn't even put a dent in it. Alright, so let me grab this guy, do that, and I come over here and I do this. Let's give this time to... That gives that time to clear out, and then let's... It's the end of the day. We completely wasted the whole day. Alright, this thing is full. Alright, so let's drop that there. That's errors. Oh my gosh, that... Man, I killed that one. I killed that one in a bad way. Need to watch this jump though. I think I can get rid of that jump. I can just bridge it. Let's do that. issue. I need a straight. I need a straight. We're back to bridges. I don't know where it flung that package, honestly. I know I saw that where it, like, because I picked it up, it flung it, like, in midair. I don't know where that thing went. Hopefully it landed in the right spot. I think, no, that wasn't it there. Alright, let's get these going. Gosh, I got packages way over here. That's a green train, okay. Disaster. Oh man, this was crazy. This was crazy. Alright, we got all those done, so let's throw these back on here. We had 8 green ones go down the error track. That sucks. Let's get the tablet out of the way. Invalid denial. Invalid denial, yeah. That's the green ones that started landing on the error belt. Well, that was entertaining and crazy. That's what happens when you get in a rush, man, and you don't test right, which in my case, I was testing and I didn't want to lose a green box down the chute. So I put the pauser in there and then just forgot to unpause it. Rip the dream, man. Rip the dream. All right, let's get these errors out of here. That's red. That's red. That's red. Man, this takes me back to when we first started the game. Where we were manually loading these packages, had to touch every one. Ooh, 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 ooh. About to get me. Another one. That's green. Alright, that's all the errors. That one's valid. Alright. Is this mess cleaned up? That mess, well, the floor's not, though. Alright, we got all these errors over here to deal with. Alright, what is this? This is a launcher. Alright, put this over here. The specialty palette. Let's do this. Let's put this guy here. And we will queue, 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 queue. 2. What a day. What a day. Alright, so this side is done. Send those 4 down. And this side is done. Excuse me. And we'll send those 6 down. Let's go here. And we'll send 10 down. And tomorrow is Saturday, so it's truck only. So let's get this guy paused while we're thinking about it. So we will pause him there. We will unpause him here. And then he's already paused. This is our palette for all the corners. I just put a launcher on there. That should go here. Alright, that's all the corners. Alright, we'll pause that. And we will send down 1 more. Okay. We will send down 15. Alright, we had 7 bad ones on that routine. So that means there was 1 bad one on this routine. Or no, just 7 in general. Why does that say 7? And then up top it says 8. Why is this guy broken? The arrow's going in the right direction. It's just glitched out, I guess. Yeah, just decided to glitch out. Everything cool on this side. Okay. Alright, so I'll send down 13. And we will pause that. Okay. So trains are paused. Everything's down. Crazy day. Everything was backed up. We still did 800. Where does that put us on our totals here? Gotta come all the way over here for the TV. 99. We're almost triple digits on the all-time invalid submissions. All right, let's go to sleep. Let's run another day and see if we can do better. I feel like the build is fine. We just did not have the setup ready to go after the setup and approvals. I should have went. It's on me. I should have went to each one and just double checked. We were good to go, and I didn't do that, and it cost us. The 8 errors I don't care about. It's the fact that all the lines got backed up, and we didn't really get to sit there and evaluate the setup. All right, so it is a Saturday. We're running truck only, and we are opening up, and we should avoid everything that happened yesterday. But we'll see. We'll see if there's any other surprises lingering out here for us. We shall see. hopefully this airplane, I mean, that's how many that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So four, yeah, 4 lines of airplane are gonna come across this bridge. So we need to make sure that bridge doesn't become a problem. And should be good to go. I could bridge. Now I'm getting bridge happy, man. But I was just thinking I could put a bridge here over that and merge in there. I could do that, and then that'll take that double merge, double scan out of it. So we'll make that change at the end here, but I want to see how this goes. So all right, right now everything's good. Air routine's doing its thing. Air routine is doing its thing. How are we coming off the trucks? Watch these two over here. Alright, everything's coming off the truck fine. That guy's just a little bit behind. That's cool. We can deal with that. This stuff over here is fine. Let's see. Everything's all good here. A little bit of pause there, but stuff hadn't even come around the corner yet. And then of course this one's got room. Okay. So input, so the docks into the system looks good. Not bad, nothing to complain about there. These bridges are fine. No issues there. The air routine is busy, but not backed up. On this side, let's see, let's get on a perch here. Yeah, I mean, that's not backed up. That's there. That's not backed up. You know, these green ones. It's just waiting on the bridge, you know, because there's nothing coming through the scanners on this guy. You know, a couple things on the scanner there, one thing there. Yeah, they're just waiting on that bridge. This airline over here. And it's backed up, but you know, again, it's RNG as to how many of those packages are just flat out errors. So that's going well. Let's go across and check these two on this far side. So here, everything's fine. That door's even more delayed now. Those two are pretty much in sync. And that guy is going fast. Might be some optimization we can do there in a later video. This air routine is fine. It's not backed up. Let's go down here. And everything here is just flowing. Yeah. Okay, boat has... These two haven't filled up yet. And we got boat on Monday? Yeah, Tuesday. So we got 3 more days. We might have to add more boat racks. Let's see. Yes, we got 3 more days to fill up the rest of those racks. So we're, this new volume is going to put boat and airplane under stress. I feel like we're good. I feel like we're good. Like I said, I want to do a bridge for that one boat section. Let's go grab a bridge here. Feel like we can. Figures that like the minute I want to do it. And we need a merger. We need a merger. That was the pink one. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I mean, I don't like that I come down into a thing. Let's see, let's switch these out. Do that. Sorry, bro. And where's that straight one? That in there. That in there. All right, made it to 5 o'clock. It's the end of the day. Flip that there. Take this corner back and grab a straight. Corners go on the orange. Straights are right there. All right, perfect. We got it. All right, I feel good about that. I feel good about it. That comes over, then that merges. That goes over, and then that merges. We get more airplane than boat, so we could flip-flop this bridge. With that, we would just need to change how that merge happens. We have a new one. Let's get the new one. We have one. That's an old one. That's an old one. That's an old one. Old one. Old one. Old one. Yeah, those are all old ones. Alright, so drop that there. Tablet. Shop. Where's the new thingy? Here. Basket. We had no errors. So that's good. Get that one out of here. Yeah, now we're back at the point where it's just a couple small tweaks. Little small tweaks here and there. We'll put boat on the bridge. Let's see. All right, everything's good there. That bridge there. Let's put you here. Let's put you there. Let's put you here. And let's grab you. Put that there. We do this. Do that. And we do this. Do this. Flip. Alright. Get the boat. That guy goes there. Alright, so I don't like the join and the bridge there, but well, we'll see how that plays. Corner goes on this one. And joiner goes on this one. Alright. So I don't like the double merge, but it is boat, and we get far less boat packages than we do anything else. So the only danger is that this is waiting for the bridge, which makes that wait, which backs up this sorter. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but I feel like it's all right. And I already know what we can do to fix that. Won't be an issue because we can just double bridge it. Should we just double bridge it now? Because we could just double bridge and double merge over here. So if I grab this guy, I put him there, and I put the bridge there. And then I can put this here. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. And this guy we don't need. So let's put him over here. Alright. We'll grab a bridge. Alright, and we need one joiner, one straight, and a corner. Alright, corner. Alright, that's level 3, that's level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3. Oh, I had a corner right here. Alright, joiner and a straight. Need a joiner, but it needs to be the old one. I think that's it. There we go, and one straight. Wait, was that a joiner? That was. That's in the wrong place. Alright. There we go. Alright. So boat comes out, they all merge down here. I'm not doing the rescanning. And then that boat comes out and it's good. And then these two boats go through there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So that means this we don't need, that we don't need. This can now be that. All right, and so now we took that double merge out of there, which is going to help us a ton. All right, so throw that down there. Throw that down there. So yeah, just little optimization tweaks right there. Like this right here, getting rid of that double merge. And then this guy, I think we still need that guy. Because the regular one, yeah, we still need this guy. Yeah, he's in the right direction. Okay, so that still needs to stay there. All right, that guy stays there. That's fine. So now this is 1 merge, 2 merge, 3 merge there, but we got rid of the other one here, which is great. That'll improve that efficiency. That's fine. Airplane should be fine now. We put boats on bridges. Yeah, I'm feeling better about this. I think this is cooking. All right, so 608 packages on a day that only does truck and errors down the chute. Crazy. Crazy. All right, we send down those 2. And we're going to send down these 6. And this guy is going to need more racks, maybe? Let's see. The first 3 are full, so we got 1 free there, 2 free there, 3 free. Okay, that might be a little tight. We'll keep an eye on it. No errors today. That is 0. That is 0. Okay, let's get this other side. Boat did not go down. It's paused. It's 0. Now I'm paranoid about everything. Airplane didn't go down. It's 0. Send in 8 more. And then these are all good to go. We got 1, 2, 3 racks-ish to go. And 2 more there. All right, let's do another day of testing. 1 more day of testing. All right, we crossed the $4 million mark. That's an achievement. Oh, come on, I hit the right mouse button. All right, and swing that way. And today is Sunday. And we're only doing trucks again. Everything is paused. Let's go ahead and open the doors. And we're just going to keep an eye on this middle section right here. Just going to keep an eye. Like, boats should be fine. I don't think boat's going to back up, so I'm okay with those being the bridges and not air. We got all 3 of those merging in there. That's great. That one's going in. And yeah, I feel like we cleaned it up a bit. So it'd be nice to watch these doors and just see. So that this door right here is the one that gets behind. Right now everything's good, but like by the time the door opens, everything is off those conveyors, so I don't know what slows it down. Like if the box size has something to do with it. I mean, it's still that little bit of pause right there that I don't know why it's doing that little bit of a pause. Let's get a little closer. Like that little pause right when it goes on. The doors are in sync for now. Yeah, and see, now that one's waiting. But that's because that guy was waiting to get on the thing. Door's still in sync, though. Yeah, that little bit of a pause when it turns. Right there, there's a little bit of hesitation. Doors are in sync. It seems to be fine. Let me start watching something else, man. I'm getting nervous because that's going well. The error line here is fine. You know, these bridges are fine. Seems to be no problems with boats or planes. And this is a pretty solid build. You know, if they did something to where the bridges could go a little quicker, man, we would be cruising. Doors are still in sync. Coming up on halfway through the day with the doors still in sync. That's good news. Everything here is good. Here is good. I mean, that error routine is busy, but we get more error packages than anything else. So I think the error routine is always going to be hot. You know, splitting that third one off half and half helps a lot. You know, we got a little bit of hold up here because of the bridge. You know, they're waiting for the package to clear the bridge, but it doesn't go very far down the line. So that's fine. The doors are still in sync. I feel like it's good. It's good. Yeah, I mean, the only issue is the bridges, right? Like, that's the only thing that's giving us a little bit of slowness. Doors are getting a little bit out of sync, but they're still pretty close. Still pretty close. Which, I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not perfect, but for the most part. Now, the one thing I do see that has me a little nervous is this rack has 4, 5, it's only got 6 openings. You know, that one definitely is moving faster. I think what we can do, I had a commenter comment a great idea that I think we're gonna try. And we'll try it with that one bay since that rack is getting full. And let's see if this fixes it. So we need to get a corner. And he was saying use 2 racks and we need 1, 4. Oh crap, this thing's in the way. Crap. Crap. Can I let me clip through that thing? We're gonna find out. Alright, we need a joiner and a bunch of straights. So let's get this joiner. I don't want to carry the whole pallet over there. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Flip it. I want that to go there. Let's grab this guy. Get that in there in time. I think I did. And now the question's gonna be is give me this. Will that clip through there? Looks like it'll clip through there. Alright, so flip that around. We're gonna need that guy to go right there. But then we need 1, 2, 1, 4, 5 straights. We got that set up for the experiment here. And you know, it looks like the same thing's happening over here. That rack is full. But we don't have room. We don't have room to do 3 things on this guy. And that guy's going... Alright, end of the day, 5 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, that one's already got 3 on it. We don't have room to do a 3rd one there. So I think what we're looking at is we are looking at... We could probably... We'll test it with this guy here. We'll test this guy out with this setup. Go grab some straights. Grab this. And it may be that we just need to move everything back a little bit. And that may may just need to, you know, create some more room. Alright, let's grab you. Put him there. There. Level 3. Everything's level 3. Alright, we'll drop him here. And there. And there. Put him there. Alright. So I'll add this 3rd one in, and he just goes straight in. And then these other 2, we'll make those guys rack. And we'll see what happens if that helps things out. So we'll keep an eye on that. If this setup works, then we're going to want to replicate that for the rest of these guys. But in order to do that, we're going to have to push all of these things down. And we have room for that because we moved the shipping containers. We've got room to move all these things. Like all this stuff can come back to like here, and it'll be fine. Wow, is boat really backed up? Wow, boat is full. Okay, so let's add. So we're gonna need 2 racks and 2 orange and 2 yellow. We had errors? Invalid denial? That must have been me. That must have been me running back through here and jumping into the way. I must have knocked those 2. 5? Oh my god. Lots of issues. Okay, hold on. And then now train is backed up over here. Wow. Okay. So that train needs to be bigger. Airplane ain't gonna, I don't know. Airplane's gonna be close. So with the new volume, we need to fix boat. Because we still Invalid denial, invalid denial, invalid denial. So all of those were invalid denial. Oh my God, it's because of this. Oh no. They were falling onto the error routine. No. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get, okay, good, that's at 0. Oh my gosh, okay. That's that. So wow, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. So we need you come back. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Well, we're over 100 errors lifetime. We did it. All right, let's bring this guy back here. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go, I need to come back like here. Here, okay. Grab this guy. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 racks. Shop. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need yellow. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then blue, we need 2. 2. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so we got 6 racks and 6 each of all of those. All right, close that. And man, these new volumes, man, we got you fix one thing and then like 4 other things go bad. I got a pallet of straight somewhere. We gotta go get and clean up. All right. All right, this video is going to be a little extra long. Hopefully everybody doesn't mind. All right, so that's going to be unload. That's going to be load. I have it backwards. Wait, no, I'm gonna unload it. Yeah, that's right. And that's gonna load it. And that's gonna go there. And then I need a loader. Go there. Oh, level 3. Level 3. Level 3. That's gonna go there. I'm gonna unload it there. Okay, yeah, that's right. And then this is gonna be unload there. And then load. Gonna go here. And rack. Gonna go there. And rack. It's gonna go here. And then I need load, unload. load. I need unload. All right. And so that's that. That's 4 more racks there, and let's go get this cleaned up. Wowzers. Wowzers, man. This is insane, bro. I mean, this might not even be enough. Let's do this. Just throw it on the rack. It'll be a little quicker. Today was Sunday, right? Yeah, so tomorrow trains are going to get turned on. So as long as this holds the volume, we should be good to go. That's my orange palette. That needs to go here. All right, I think this is good to go. Put that on there. All right. All right, looks like all this is working. Got room, and this rack's not full. That rack's not full. That so we still have 3 more racks that aren't full. So that's good. All right, so that problem is fixed, and we have room for more in case we get a day where it's a little bit busier. All right, I feel good about that. So now we got to do the same thing over here. We got to expand these guys. So let's grab that and we put that there. Okay. And we... no, that's going to be a mistake. I need to... grab this, that there, grab this, put that there, that, put that there, grab this box, put it there, grab that box, put it there, okay, rack here. That rack there, and then this isn't gonna fit. Wow. Okay, so that, put this on here, that on there. We're gonna have to get creative here. Let's put unloader here. I mean, this is too tight, and I can't move these jumpers. Like, I mean, I can't go closer because if I go closer on this jumper, then I'm gonna miss this diverter, which defeats the whole purpose of this setup. So yeah, we're just gonna have to do that. And then we're gonna have to do, so that means this guy is gonna have to go here. That guy is gonna have to go there. Joiner, I don't need. This guy is gonna go there. Okay. This guy is gonna go here. I need a corner. I don't have a corner. All right. Oh, I have this corner. Flip. There. That guy can go here. No, that's not gonna work. That guy goes there. That guy goes there. I need a loader right here. This is ugly. This is ugly. The things we do. Give me that straight back. Need another corner. Grab this joiner. Joiner goes on the pink one. Grab a corner. Luckily it's boat, and we don't, boat's not one that like overly does its thing. All right, let's put that on there. Put that, I should have left that there. All right, we'll leave that one. That one on there. Put that on there. Okay, and then we need loader. Loader goes there, and unloader goes there. All right, all of those are level 3, and we just need a corner. All right, we just need a corner again. Not an ideal setup, but it is what it is. All right, that should take care of this. All right. And then if we need more boat space, we've got other things that we can do to be creative for more boat space. But for right now, this entire rack is clean. That rack is almost full, but we're running boat on Tuesday. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna be enough, guys. I don't know if that's gonna be enough space. All right, we're gonna have to do 2 more. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Do that. And we're gonna do this. Here. And then do that. And then we're gonna where did that go? All right, so now we're gonna do corner. We can't do corner right here. Oh my gosh. Tablet. Shop. Let's go 1, 2, large blue. Let's just do one more. All right. And then we still got this one over here to do too. All right. All right. So let's go rack. Rack. Here. Unloader. Here. All right. Let's just do this. Put that there. Unloader there. And flip that. And put that there. Okay. All right. Loader. There. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. And that there. That there. Put that there. And we need a corner. And a straight. That there. And we just need to get a corner. Alright, luckily it's boat. And grab that corner. I did not expect to have problems out of boat. Alright, make sure everything's level 3. Alright. That gives us 2 extra racks. And then I don't know what we do about another one. I'll have to figure something out. Okay, so then this one, I'm gonna change this up. It's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. And I'll put that there. Put that there. Okay. There. All right, grab this. Okay. So boat, I think we got fixed. We can get another day out of that. We turn on train tomorrow, so that's gonna get fixed. So airplane, we're gonna have to deal with, probably. And then we need to do something over here. So this one should be a little easier. Is one more rack the problem, or is 2 more racks the problem? And then flip that. There. 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 Flip that. Flip that. There. Okay. All right. So we need sorter. Should be here. Yep. All right. That's a level 3. I need an orange right here. And that's a level 3. All right. All right. And I don't have a yellow rack. I know. Yellow. Add to basket. Check out. Okay. Grab that real fast. That. Oh crap, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Those lights are green. Those lights are green. Okay. And now we need a yellow. And do we have a yellow? Crap. No. Yeah, there we go. That goes there. That goes. That. That goes there. And we need a joiner. Get one of those. That's a straight. That can go on there. No, that's full. All right, joiner. Oh, stop it. Stop it. And you're going to do that to me. No, stop. 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 Oh my gosh. I'm not grab. Oh my gosh. This is so painful. So painful. Stop. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to empty this whole freaking This is my day. This is my day right here. This is so much the day. And of course I can't do that. You're down here. Alright, you're level 3, you're level 3, okay. Well, you guys can start flowing now. Why are we not flowing? Alright, while that's running, let me go get my straight pallet. Down here. All right, there we go. We finally got it. Why is that a medium rack? Why is that a medium rack? I didn't do that anywhere else, did I? Those are large racks. Okay. All right, we're going to fix that tomorrow after we get all the train packages shipped. We're going to replace that with a large rack. I'm not going to do that right now. Today has been disastrous enough. We are going to end the video right here. I mean, my God, we're almost 2 hours long. I think this is the longest parcel video we've ever done. I think we got everything fixed up. I think we're ready to, in the next video, just run testing and see how everything goes. The only thing we haven't really touched is airplane, and I think we're okay for a couple more days, but based on how today went, we'll see. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you got any ideas, recommendations, drop them in the comments below. We will continue this tomorrow. Hopefully we got everything under control, and with that, we will catch everyone in the next one. Peace out.